Okay, this question is, how do you feel about the forced repetition of many JRPG games, e.g. boss battles that are impossible to reach beat without fighting a small set of identical enemies for hours? I don't think most JRPG games are set up like that. Like, in most of them, you don't have to level at all in order to beat a boss, unless you're bad at the game. Like, the last game that I can remember having to level up to beat a boss is like maybe Final Fantasy IV for Zeromus, and that's just once near the end of the game. So I think that's a largely a myth by people who haven't actually played JRPG games, that you need to spend most of the time leveling up. It just, JRPGs haven't been like that since the early 80s or something. Um, and even when you do level up, like, a lot of the time is spent leveling up in Dragon Warrior 1, and to a lesser extent the Dragon Warrior 2 and 3, but 4 is the more modern formula. Like, even on the NES, they were using the modern formula where you don't level up and you just go through the game. But when you do have to level up in the games that you do, it's not even against identical enemies, because the enemy encounter, it usually varies a bit. Like, there's different formations, and so it's not really that boring, especially when it doesn't take that long. Like in Dragon Warrior 1, you could probably get from level 1 to the highest level in like less than an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So it's not actually so long that it's unbearable. And that's if you're not doing anything else. Like, you'll probably be going around towns and talking to people too. So, oh, I'm moving the camera by moving this wire. So I guess my answer to the question is that the question has false assumptions which aren't true. So I can't answer the question other than say that it's a ill-formed question. Okay, bye.